In this problem, it is obvious that from the first one, it is nothing but the disk, circular disk, or I say, if you consider the circle having the center as 3 and radius 4, then it will be all the points lying interior to that circle and also the points on the circle. That is what it represents. So basically, it represents this entire circular disk. That is what the first curve represents. And the second curve, we know that it represents the ellipse having vertices at, foci at 1 and minus 1, and length of the major axis being 3. So 2a is equal to 3 there. So a is equal to 3 by 2, and so I have drawn the ellipse like that. So now your Z1, it comes from the circular disc over here, it comes from the disc Z1, and Z2, it lies on the ellipse. It lies only on the ellipse. So we observe that mod of Z1 minus Z2, if I consider, obviously the minimum value of this one will be 0, because if you take a point over here for fun, then it is valid to be called as Z1 as well as Z2, because it lies on the ellipse. So Z2, it lies interior to the circle, it lies interior to the circle, therefore it can be called Z1. Therefore Z1 minus Z2 is 0, therefore the least value of mod, which is nothing but 0, possible. Okay, therefore options B and D are ruled out. Now you want the maximum value. You can see that if I take Z1 as 7 here and Z2 as minus 3 by 2, then you have mod of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to mod 7 minus of minus 3 by 2, which is nothing but 17 by 2. Therefore, option C is the answer. Let's go to next problem. This problem, it is very obvious one. You see, 4 points are taken on the rectangular hyperbola. Let me call the points as P, Q, R, S. Let's take the rectangular hyperbola in its standard form. Therefore, say this is T1, T2, T3, T4. Okay, such that chord joining any two is perpendicular to the chord joining the other two. So for fun, let us assume chord joining PQ is perpendicular to chord joining RS. PQ perpendicular to RS. So we know that chord joining T1, T2 has slope minus 1 by T1, T2. You can simply use 2-point formula also to observe this one. So this into slope of RS will be minus 1 by T3, T4, and because they are perpendicular, product of slopes is minus 1. From this I am getting T1, T2, T3, T4 is equal to minus 1 I have. Now alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the inclinations of these points with the asymptotes. So if I take one asymptote, for example, let us assume that x-axis, we know that that is one asymptote, then these are the angles made by uh, the line segments joining, the line joining OP. It is making it has an inclination of alpha. So tan alpha is nothing but slope of OP. We know that P is nothing but CT1 comma C by T1. Therefore, tan alpha is nothing but C by T1 by CT1, means it is 1 by T1 square I am getting. Similarly, you have tan beta, tan gamma, tan delta. Now he asked for tan alpha into tan beta into tan gamma into tan delta. So pi tan alpha is nothing but pi 1 by T1 square. Now we know that pi T1 is minus 1, therefore this is nothing but 1. Let's go to next problem. See, coming to this problem, we already have this as a problem of level 1 in McGraw-Hill TMH textbook. See, in TMH, this is level 1. In level 1, solved example 90, Okay, I have an old edition. It may be a little different, the problem number in your edition, but you can see that the first one is nothing but what you are looking for, that only. Therefore, I am leaving it here. I want you to do it on your own. This problem 90. You see, he gave a very clear solution for this problem there. For 90, this is the diagram that you see over here, and he gave the solution there. If you're having any doubts, you can please WhatsApp me personally. Okay, so I'm leaving that problem there. Let's go to next problem. So in this problem, we have a balloon there. Now we have a guy who saw this balloon. Uh, Say he is here, north, east, west, south for fun. So this guy saw this balloon at an angle of, how to show now that, please adjust. This guy saw the balloon, and for him the angle of elevation, if you see, that is, observe that this is on the ground. Now this line is in the air. Okay, so he saw the balloon at an elevation of 60 degrees. Okay, southwest direction he said. Therefore, as I said, this is on the ground, this line is also, so this is southwest direction. Therefore this angle will be 45 degrees on the ground. This is this line in the air, this line is in the sorry, this is on the ground, this line, and this line is in the air there. Okay, so if I call h as height of the balloon, then I want you to observe that this distance is nothing but h cot 60, that is h by root 3. And now a guy who is standing on the standing, say somewhere here, observe that for the guy who is standing here, for him the balloon is in the south side. Okay, this guy observed the balloon at an inclination of 45 degrees. Okay, so this is equal to this now. So this is also this whole thing is h now, because that is 45 degrees. We have an isosceles triangle there. Okay, now it is given that the distance between these two guys is 500 meters. This is given to be 500. So I want you to observe that if I call this as A, this as B, and this as C, A, B, C are on the ground. A being first guy, B being second guy, C being the foot of the balloon. Now as this angle is 45 degrees and this is 90, you can see that this angle is 45 degrees. Now we simply apply cosine rule in the triangle ABC, and I'll have 500 square is equal to h square by 3 plus h square minus 2h square by root 3 into cos 45. Now from this you know how to calculate h. I leave it there. Let's go to next problem. Now in this problem, this is nothing but P R not Q, and it is P and Q is equal to, now if I apply distributive law, distributing and or R, I'll have P and Q or not Q and P and Q I'll get. So you can see that this is subset of Q and this is not Q, so nothing common there, therefore this is false. Or this one is nothing but this is subset of P already, so P intersection a smaller set of P, so obviously the common part of P and P intersection Q will be nothing but P and Q. Or I unnecessarily struggled. You can simply see it as P and Q, but one P is enough. So that is P and Q will get there. So this is nothing but P and Q. Therefore, option B is the answer. Let's go to next problem.